Hey guys, this is Chan. Welcome back to my channel. Hopefully all of you are doing good today. And today the tutorial I have planned for you guys is the Miku Miku dance, otherwise known as Anamanaguchi song. Yeah, name's too long. But yeah, hopefully you all enjoyed. Make sure you're warmed up. And this video will be mirrored, this will be your right, this will be your left. So don't worry about having to decipher what I'm doing, just do exactly as what I'm doing. But let's go. So, in the beginning, we're gonna have our hands by our side with our palm facing down, and the right leg's gonna be popped. It's gonna be for the first 2 8 counts, you're not doing anything, since in the performance, that's when Miku's appearing, like digitalizing, if you get what I mean, so we can't really see whatever she's doing. But yeah, after the first 2 8 counts, you just stand in here. You can have your eyes closed, eyes open, head down, whichever one you feel like, as long as your hands stay here. On the next 8 count, when they start moving, you're gonna bring your hand up. You're gonna take your right hand and you're just gonna swing it around this way. So that'll be on 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. And then 5, 6, 7, 8, you do the same with your left hand. 5, 6, 7, 8. And this whole time your legs stay the same, it's just your hand are moving. And as you're doing this with your hand, you're also staring towards your hand. So when you do your right hand, you're staring at your right hand. Your left hand, you're staring at your left hand. So altogether, just that 8 count would be 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah. Alright, the next 8 count we just finished. 5, 6, 7, 8. What we're gonna be doing is we're gonna do the keep waving our hands. But this time we're gonna start from the center with both hands and then wave out. And this one is a longer one, since it'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So you have like a lot of time to do a huge big circle. And at the same time, when you start the wave, when your hands are up here, your head's gonna be looking up slightly, and then as you come down, you slowly come down back to looking towards center. So that one's just 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And this is where the verse starts on here. And it's the next part. I'm going to show it's mostly legs, so I'm going to show the legs first. What you're going to be doing is on 1, 2, you're going to step on 1, step towards the right, and then also pop your hip out towards the right. And then on 2, you're going to step to the left and pop. No, actually, 1, 2, pop to the right, and then on 3, 4, you'd pop to the left. So it'll be 1, 2, 3, 4. And at the same time, your hands are going to stay. You're going to come back to this position. So as you pop, your just hands are going to be here. But every time you step, you're going to bring your hands up and then bring them down and then up, down. So as you're preparing to step, hands go up, step back down, then up, down. So that was Alright, so all together, if we add in the hands, it'll be just 1, 2, 3, 4. So this hands, I don't know exactly one count. It's when you raise your leg, you also raise your hand. That's when they come up. That'll be 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, and then for the next part, I'm going to show the hands first. What your hands are going to be doing, you're going to point forward with your left hand, but you're gonna have it down a bit. Yeah, you're gonna have it facing down, like your palms facing up. So you're pointing. So this is on 5, and then 6, you're gonna spin to your head, so it'll be 5, 6. Here, so you point, and then you spin, and then point back to yourself. And then on 7, 8, your right hand is gonna do 2 fans, so it'll be 7, 8. So altogether, just the hands from 5 would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now, if we add in the legs, your legs we just finished doing 1, 2, 3, 4. What we're gonna do, we're gonna step with the left leg, 5, and then 6 we end here with the right leg popped. So that's just 5, 6, and then 7, 8 you stay here. So altogether, that would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright, and now let's try the whole 8 count. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think one thing I forgot to mention when I'm doing is when you step, you can also lean your head to the side you step it. So when you do 1, 2, you can lean this way, and then 3, 4, you can lean that way. Yeah, let's continue. Yeah. So we just finished 5, 6, 7, 8. What we're going to be doing for 1, 2, 3, 4, I'm going to show the hands. First, on 1, 2, you're just going to bring, your hands going to stay in palm formation, and you're going to just bring them across your chest. So it's going to be 1, 2. It's like you're pulling something apart, but not too aggressively. That makes sense. But yeah, that'll be just 1, 2. And then 3, 4, we repeat the same motion, but now our hands are going to be in this position with our 2 thumb and the pointy finger, the pointer, touching. So it'll be 1, 2, and then 3, 4. So this happening just across your face. Now, if we add in the legs what you're going to be doing on 1, 2, you're just simply going to step with your right leg going to the left. And then on 3, 4, you're going to step with your left leg going back to center. So that's just 1, 2, 3, 4. And then with the hands, it's not too bad. It'll be 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, and then 5, 6. What you're going to be doing is your legs are going to step back right, left. That's 5, 6. 5, 6. And at the same time, your hands are going to go in a circle and then meet back over here in a camera position. Also, as you step back, when you do 5, 6, you end with your left leg pose and kinda lower body's kinda facing the right side, but yeah. So that would be 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then on 7, 8, your hands are just gonna move forward on 7, 8. Your legs, what you're gonna do, you're gonna switch which legs popped out. So you're gonna go 7, you're gonna pop your right leg instead, and then 8, you're gonna go back to your left leg. So if we do those 4 counts first, so we end here on 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright, and let's try that whole 8 count before we go to the last half of the first verse. So we just did 5, 6, 7, 8. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. The next move, what you're going to do is you're going to step out with your right leg on 1. And at the same time, your hands are going to come up and you're going to like put more weight towards your right foot while like leaning towards this way. So with the counts, that'll be just 1, 2. And you can also add in the head looking up to the top right corner, coming down. Now just on 1, 2, step with your right and you wave your arms up. And then on 3, 4, you step with your left leg. And at the same time, you're also leaning towards, you're moving towards the left. But you have your finger here by your mouth and you have your head tilted back a bit. So that will be on 3, 4. Alright, so if we repeat that, that'll be just 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, and then after this, what you're gonna be doing is we're gonna be taking our hands and all of them will just be pointing, but you'll be going 5 and 6 and. So we're over here on 3, 4. Your body, what they'll be doing, will be just spinning to the center and then coming up. So that's 5 and 6 and. So where that stops with your hands as you're spinning towards the center. On each 5 and count, on each and count, every and count, like half a count, you're hitting something with your hands. So we're over here on 3, 4, we go 5 and 6 and. So it goes right, left, right, left. So forward and then sideways. So that will be just that. On 7, 8, what your hands are going to be doing, they're going to be just going around in a circle and then meeting by your chest. So that'll be just, so over here, then it goes 7, 8. And your feet will be just stepping left, right to go back to stepping together. So all together, that will be just 5, 6, 7, 8. Now let's try that whole 8 count. So starting from the stepping going this way. So 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6 and 7, 8. Now for the last 8 count of the verse, what we're going to be doing over here on 7, 8. We just on 1, 2, we step right, left, but at the same time, we're gonna, when we step to the right, we're gonna bring our right hand and lean our head towards this right hand, and then when we do left, we bring our left hand and lean it towards the left side. You don't drop this hand, you leave this hand up here, so it'll be just 1, 2. Alright, and then 3, 4. You're gonna spin your head clockwise, yeah, so towards the right side, so it'll be 3, 4, you stop like here in the middle, you don't go like a full circle, it's more like half a circle. So it'll be 1, 2, 3, 4. And then on 5, 6, I'm going to show the hands since there's a spin here. What your hands are going to be doing, they're going to be simply going to have hands on top of each other. I don't think it matters. Yeah, I don't think I noticed which hand's on top of what, so you can have any hand on top. And they'll be just opening up. It will be 5, 6. Yeah, 5, 6. Now at the same time as you're doing this on 5, 6, you're also gonna jump here on 5, have your left foot in front, and you'll be turning around. So it'll be 5, 6. Now if we add in the hands, it will look like this. So it'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So by the time you're here on 6, your hands should be relatively apart, and you can step with this foot to like regain balance. But as long as you start this way and you spin, should be good. You're on 5, 6. On 7, 8, what you're gonna be doing, you're just gonna jump up. So you're gonna take these hands, put them by your chest, what you're gonna be doing, you're gonna be jumping, but at the same time you'll be picking your feet up. So what that means is when you jump, you raise your feet so that it looks like you jump higher. So it's just like raising them this way and then bringing them back down real quick. So hopefully that's not too hard. Yeah, let's try that whole 8 count. And then after we'll do everything with counts, and then I'll have a separate video with the music practice. So if you want to go practice just this part, you can, or you can continue and learn more and then practice them all together. Yeah, let's try just this 8 count. So we're gonna start from the step in and turn ahead. So 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright, let's try everything so far. So from the beginning till here. I'll start in the middle. So I'll do like the like no music. I'll do it in the practice where I'll count with no music so that you know where to come in. But from here I'll just start from the count where she starts moving. So 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6 and 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6 and 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright, feel free to check out the explanation with the music in there. Let's continue on to the chorus. The fun Miku Miku. This part took way too long to get used to, so hopefully you guys have fun with this. But yeah, let's get on to the chorus. Okay, so for the chorus, it's gonna be the first step is gonna be interesting since we just did 7, 8. We jumped up, down. On 1, I'm gonna show the hands for the whole 8 count. So what your hands are gonna be doing is on 1, your right hand's gonna come spin in front of you and then stop here. So it'll be 1, 2. And then it drops and this one comes down 3, 4. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Now at the same time on 1, your leg's gonna be doing on 1, your your right leg just gonna step in place, and then on 2, when you land here, gonna take your left leg and point more out that way. And then in the Miku video I was using to practice and learn the dance, notice that she turns a bit as she does the steps here. You can add that, but some covers don't do it, so depends. If you get the hands down, you are usually good. So that's just on 1, 2, and then 3, you step in with your left as you bring this up, and then 4, you land this way. So all together, that would be just 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, and now on 5, 6, 7, 8. Wait, yeah, I'm gonna show 5, 6, 7, and then show 8 once, and all the moves connect to each other. On 5, 6, 7, your hands are just gonna be going up. So this time left hand is gonna be staying here. Right hand's gonna go up, down, up. It's like you're hitting something behind, behind, behind. 5, 6, 7. Now at the same time, every time you hit like this way, you would push your hip back. You can use your leg to help, like bending your leg to prep and then push it up. But every time you do 5, 6, 7, you're pushing your hip out. And then here, so after 7, here was like the most confusing part, since we now need to switch back. If you guys have heard the song, you know it's like that feeling, Miku Miku, and then they repeat it over and over. We gotta now switch back to like doing this here. To do that switch, what you're gonna be doing is right now instead of your hands over here, you're gonna take your hand in a circle for 8, and you're gonna bring it up, and 1, this hand's gonna continue after. So it's gonna go in a circle away from you, and then go over your head, and then land by your chest. So I'll be 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2. So this is pretty fast, but your legs don't do anything for the 8 and on 1. Actually, wait, for 5, 6, 7. On 8, you step in and you don't do anything. 1, you step with your left. 2, you step with your right. Hopefully that isn't too confusing. I think I'm gonna just repeat that since that's what took me the longest to like try and figure out. So we did 5, 6, 7, 8, step in as you go around, and go in front of your face. Oh, 8, and go in front of your face for 1 step, and then 2 land back. So let's try that whole 8 count before we continue on. So 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1. Alright, now from here, everything repeats. The only difference is for the first one, we started like this way, but now for the second one, since we're going 1 this way, 2, we're going to step out with the right leg here, and then we're going to go 3, right leg steps back in, 4, step out with the left leg, and then still the 5, 6, 7, still hitting your hand back, forward, back, and your hips going back, back, back. So 5, 6, 7, and then 8, you do the same thing, push away from you, and then over your head, and bring this hand back. So it's away, over, this hand drops, left hand drops, and then the right one continues this circle. Now at the same time as you push away, you step in, and then over, 1, 2. So let's try the transition from here. So I'm gonna start a bit earlier, and then I'm gonna finish up since everything repeats, and then we'll just try doing the whole this together. So we'll start from here, count before, just after we did 5, 6, 7, so we're gonna start from here. So 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2. Yeah. And then we repeat that 2 more times. So we do the 8 and 1, 2. And given now I'm still getting confused. Stepping. It was fast music. So 8 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So yeah, the only difference is for the last one, since you're doing this 4 times. The last one, instead of stopping you for 7, you're gonna finish it up and end here on 8. So for now, we're just gonna try practicing just that part before we continue, since it repeats itself again. So 5, 6. We're gonna do the whole 4 times of doing this. So starting from here, when we step out first this way. So 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we end here on 8. Now from here, it becomes slow until we get back to the Miku, Miku, Miku. So on 1, we're just going to step together, and then we're going to be leaning side to side. So 1, 2, lean to the left side, 3, 4 to the right, 5, 6 to the left, 7, 8 to the right. And at the same time, for 1, 2, 3, 4, you're going to have your hands by your chest. So it'll be just 1, 2, 3, 4. And then on 5, 6, 7, 8, you're going to open up. So it'll be 5, 6, 7, 8. And you're still doing the lean in 5, 6, 7, 8. So altogether, that would be 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright, and then from here, next 8 count, you're pretty much doing things. So you're gonna bend down to start. Just start down here, you're gonna take your right hand, come down, and then make a big circle this way. And you can keep looking at your right hand until it gets over here, then you come back to look at the front. Now at the same time, when your hand's some over here, your left hand joins in. So the counts for that will be just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that's all you're doing for that, just going around. So not too bad. And then for the next 8 count, we're gonna be walking. I'm gonna first keep the hands. Your hands are gonna be by your chest like you're grasping something, you don't wanna let it go. And that's gonna be for this 8 count. What you're gonna be doing, you're gonna step forward with your right. Yeah, forward with your right for 1, 2, 3, 4. You're gonna do a 180 and step behind you. And then 5, 6, you step over, and then 7, 8, you step together. So if we do the steps again, will be 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And that whole time your hands are just by your chest. You can like lean as you step. I think it's like a good thing to do. Like once you like learn and get comfortable, you can watch the video and see how the animation for Miku animation, not Miku the Vocaloid, but how Miku moves around in there. But yeah, so that count is just walking around 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then for 1, 2, 3, 4, we're gonna pop out our right leg to do this. So we're going 1, 2, 3, 4. You're gonna keep this hand by your chest, and you're gonna extend your right hand to like you want to. You're giving something out. That'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5, 6, 7, 8. You bring this hand, and then you just turn it this way. For 5, 6, 7, 8. So it'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And the whole time you keep looking forward here. And then from here it goes back into this. So if first review, let's review everything, and then I'll connect the Miku part, and then we'll do everything with counts and then move on. So we'll start from after we finish the first Miku Miku stuff, and we're here on 8, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, don't follow me. Keep looking for it. I'll do whatever you want. You can like play around the moves aren't set in stone, as long as you make it look good. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. But alright, let's start from the. So, actually, before we start, Alright, yeah, so everything repeats. So from what we did in the beginning, the Miku Miku, for those who know the song. For those who don't, just go listen to it. You'll know, like, it's a catchy part of the song. But everything will repeat, so we end here on 8. It'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright, so what we're gonna do, we're gonna go through the whole chorus with counts. Just get used to like moving between different parts. And then you can check out the music, the practice below. And I'm gonna continue on to the second verse. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright, so we ended here on the chorus. And what we're gonna do is we're just gonna, on 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna show the hands first. You're gonna have your left hand going this way, and your right hand's gonna be by chest, so it's gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4. If you know the song, it's on the Miku Miku. So that's what your hands are doing. What your feet will be doing is on 1, you're gonna step in with your right foot, so it'll be 1, 2. So like we're over here, we would step 1, 2 to be more in. And then 3, 4, you would do another step. I think I noticed she preps her leg forward and then steps. So it's 1, 2, and 3, 4. So it happens. So repeat that one more time. So 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, and 3, 4. Now at the same time as you step this way, you lean to your right side, and then when you step this way, you lean to your left side. Alright, so what your hands are going to be doing for 5, 6, 7. Your hands are going to go first forward with your palms facing out, and then you're going to twist them back, and then you're going to twist them back to your face. So it'll be 5 and 6 and 7. So the twisting is happening on the ends, and the song is on the what's it like to be. I think you'll notice most of the moves in the verses, this verse and the previous verse, they fall like on the lyrics. So once you get the counts and then you listen to it with music, you can like relate them back. So it'll be 5, 6, 7. And the same time, so we did 5, 6, your legs aren't doing anything. On 7, you have your head tilted this way. It's gonna tilt this way and then come back on 8. Same with your legs. Your legs are gonna open out, kinda knees bent. So it's gonna be like you do you bend your knees and then you step back together. So it'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So you leave your hands up here for 7, 8. You just bring your head back and you stand back upright. Oh, together. So all together, let's try that 8 count. So it'll be 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. If you want on 5, 6, you can do steps. I don't know if she does it since it's pretty fast and it's not too noticeable if you just do the hands. It's like pretty quick. Okay, let's do that 8 count one more time and then we'll move on. So 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, and 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright, so the next part of this, you're gonna, on 1, you're gonna bring your hands down here. So this hand's gonna drop and then this hand's gonna do something a bit. So on 1, you're gonna step out with your right leg and you're gonna bring your right hand to your side. Leave 1 and then 2, you're gonna bring it up here. Now the whole time it's on a P symbol, like you have 2 fingers up. So it'll be 1 and then 2, you're gonna bring them up, but at the same time you're gonna pop your hip muscle. And so the first thing you just step in and then the second one you pop in your hip. Yeah, for 1, 2. And then 3, you do the same thing with your other hand. You bring your left hand here. And then 4, you bring it over here, but then you pop more to the left side. So altogether that will be 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, and then for 5, 6, you have 5 and 6 to turn around. So you're going to be turning counterclockwise. You can do a step and then jump, or you can just go 5, 6. So as long as you, by 6, you turn around looking back this way, you should be fine. On yeah, so 5, 6, your hands are gonna be again at this position behind you. And then on 7, 8, you're gonna just look back for 7 and then 8 you look forward. Just 7, 8. So all together, if we do that whole 8 count, it will go like this. Be 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6 and 7, 8. Okay, so after this part, on 1, 2, your hands are going to stay here and you're just going to jump together with your feet. Be on 1, 2. Okay, so 1, 2, you just jump together with your feet, and then 3, 4, what you're going to be doing is I'm going to turn back around for this to just show the hands. Your hand is going to come to your shoulder, your left shoulder here. It's just going to stay there. And then as you do this, so this 1, 2, on 3, 4, you'll be turning to your left. So altogether, it should look like this. 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4. So you can do like a dip in and turn around as long as your hand's over here. You have the gist of the move. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Or 5, 6, what you're going to be doing. Right now we hear 3, 4. Feet are together. On 5, we're going to jump out and then we're going to bring our hands crossed, I think. Doesn't matter what your hands are doing, just nothing too complicated. You can just like leave them open. Be 5 and then 6, you just open them up. Be 5, 6, and then on 7, 8, what you're going to be doing is you're going to raise, your hands are just going to go down, up. So it'll be 7, 8. By the same time as they go down, your leg is going to come up and then come back down. And over there, you should like closes the eyes so you can add that in and add a head tilt there. So that'll be just 5, 6, 7, 8. So if we try that whole 8 count, we start from here, facing back before we put our legs together. We just 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright, and then to finish up the verse, you'll be doing is you're gonna take this hand, you're gonna put it by your hip, and then this one's gonna go over here. So it's gonna stay here for the 4 counts. And then on 1, you're gonna bring your head this way. It'll be 1, 2. You're gonna go from left to right, and then end here with your, I think the left hip is popped out. So it'll be 1, 2, and then before you pop the hip, you're gonna do a nod. So it'll be 3, 4. So it'll be 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and then to finish this off, so be mostly hands. What your hands are gonna be doing, they're gonna be spinning around like this way. So it will go 5, you'll spin this hand, 6, spin the other hand, and then 7, spin, and then bring it down. So not a full spin, so it'll be 5, 6, 7, 8. And then you just drop the hand back down. And at the same time, what your leg's gonna be doing is on 5, you don't do anything, you just spin this way. On 6, you step in with your left leg, and then on 7, you step with your right leg to turn around, and then 8, you just bring it down. And try to have your left leg popped up. I think I'm still like trying this. I keep popping this leg since when you step, it makes sense to just step this way. But then for the next part, she has her leg popped up for like the bridge part of the song. So if we try that whole 8 count, so we ended here on 7, 8. So 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. But yeah, so that is the verse. So I'm gonna do that one time fully before we go into the bridge part of the song. So starting from when we ended here, and then our first one was this part here. So 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6 and 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright, now let's do the bridge. Most of this part gives you like time to breathe since there's not too many fast moves, like mostly flowy slow moves. So we ended here on 8, we're facing to the back, and our hands, if you don't know, like don't leave your hands just loose, you can have them same position we've had them, like with the palms open up. So for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, you're not moving anything in your body except for your head. So for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, your head's going to be slowly going up and looking up. Can end somewhere here. But the way that will look if you're turning around would be just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So you can probably will get to the top like around 5, 6. Doesn't matter as long as you're looking up. And that's all you're doing for that 8 count. Just looking up. And then for the next 8 count, what you're gonna do is you're gonna take your left foot here, and you're just gonna step and turn around. So it'll be 1, 2, 3, 4. The only thing that's different about this one is you don't turn fully. You stop here since your head still stops from looking up there to looking back here. So it'll be, you just end here 5, 6, 7, 8. You'll go 1, 2, 3, 4. And during that whole time, you're still looking at the back. It's on 5, you do a head turn, and you finish your turning back. So on 5, you stop from looking here, you look back, you can give the people watching a camera or the wall, a smile. If you're interested in facials, since I can't do the anime smile with like the eyes that way, so you just give them a smile on there. That'll be on 5, 6, 7, 8. You finish the turn. So if we try that whole 8 count, we just 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And you still have your hands this way. Again, this one is not restricted. You can just have them here as long as you're not just having them like just wiggling around. You're good. Alright, for the next count, on 1, we're just gonna step back with our left leg behind our right. And that's all our legs are gonna be doing for the next 2 8 counts. You're gonna stay in this position. With your hands, what your hands are gonna be doing is on 2, so on 1, they're gonna cross each other. And then 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, they're just slowly coming up here. So that outlook will be just 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now at the same time, you're also following your head going up, since the next move is you're gonna have it bring it down. So you're in 7, 8, your palms are facing towards you. See? And then for the next count, you're just gonna pull down your hands a bit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that's all you're doing for those 2 8 counts. Just going ooh and then down. Now let's repeat those 2 8 counts, and then we'll move on to the harder part of the bridge. So 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright, and then from here, this one's going to be a quick move. Since we're here 5, 6, 7, 8, there's like an and 1. Since we need to get our legs into position, we just finish 5, 6, 7, 8. We go and 1. So we do right, left. And at the same time, you're going to have your hand by your head, this one straight behind you, and then you're going to be looking to your right side. Okay? So you're going to hold this pose for 1, 2, 3, 4. And then on 5, you're just going to turn your head to look at the camera. So you're here on 4, and then just 5 is turning your head. And then 6, 7, 8. You're just chilling here. So how that would look, we just finished here on 8. So 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Alright, and then from here, 7, 8, we're going to do the same and 1. So this time we're going to go left, right, and the right foot's going to be popped out, and we're going to be facing to the left side. And also, that's going to be on and 1. At the same time, on 1, you're going to bring your hand up to point up this way. So be on 1, 2, your hands are going to be pointed up here. 3, 4, you're going to point to the front. So it'll be just 1, 2, 3, 4. This other hand can just chill behind you. Think it matters since you're completely facing this way. And your legs stay for this way for the 1, 2, 3, 4. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. For 5, 6, 7, 8, your hand stays this way. So your legs move. On 5, 6, you're going to step here 5, 6. And then 7, 8, you're going to cross step. Cross you. So if we do just that 8 count again. 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright, and then the next move, you need a lot of space for this next move on here. I'm gonna start from here, but then when I do it, you're gonna see me like going off to the side and then coming back. So for now, I'm just gonna move over here to show the next move. Alright, so for the next move, so over here we just finished 5, 6, 7, 8, just pointing. On 1, 2, you're gonna step with your right leg, and your hands are gonna come 1, 2, 3. Okay? And at the same time as you step, you're gonna be like leaning towards the right. It's like you're following the music. So we're gonna show the legs. So after do 1, 2, 3. Here's the legs. You're gonna step with your left leg across, and then the right leg's gonna come back, and then you're gonna go on your tippy toes. Stay on here. Going on the tippy toes helps since we're doing a body roll right after or during. Since we're here on 1, 2, 3, 4, we just bring our hands down, and then 5, by 5 we have our hands to our side. So 5, we have our hands. You do a body roll. I don't know how to do the body roll, but it goes up in the chest and then ends around your hip. So I think when I do it, it just looks like I went up and then come down. But I'll be on 5, 6. And then to finish it off, 7, 8, you're gonna spin this way. You can do like 3 steps. It'll be 7 and 8. And usually by then you should be back to center. I'm like over here on the side because I started from the side. So if we try that 8 count, I'm gonna start this way. You gotta see me going forward. Don't go forward, go sideways. Or if you want, you can go forward. If you're like you don't have space and there's like a corridor over here. But yeah, here. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And now to finish it off for 1, 2, 3, 4. So we just did 5, 6, 7, 8. Like we went 5, 6, 7, 8. For this next part, you just go in 1. You're gonna be looking at your hand, and then you're gonna flick it out here for 1, and then 2. You're gonna flick out this other hand. So you're gonna go 1, 2. And then 3, you're gonna bring your hands on top of your head. And then 4, bring them to your chest. So it'll be 1, 2, 3, 4. And to finish it off, 5, you step back with your left foot. 5, and then 6, 7, 8, you just hold here with your head bowing down. So I think on the 4, she usually bows down. On the 5, you can do it either. So just that 8 count will be just 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then it gets to them singing. Alright, so we end here, and then from here, for the next 8 count, you're not doing anything. You can just mouth the words if you know it, or just look up and start moving around. So we just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You're not doing much. Then for the next 8 count, what you're gonna do is you're gonna step your left leg back, and as you do that, you're gonna do like a small turn going from left to right. So it'll be 1, 2, 3, 4. So just a nice small one. And then on 5, 6, 7, 8, on 5, 6, you just do a tiny bow to the left side. So we just 5, 6, 7, 8, and come back up. So altogether that will be, yes, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, and then from here, to finish it off, the last 2 8 counts, you're gonna separate your hands, and what you're gonna do is you're gonna take your right hand and then just go across. So it'll be 1, 2, 3, 4. At the same time as you bring them over here, your left hand is already joined and it's up here. be 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5, 6, 7, 8. You repeat with your left hand. The only thing that's different, your right hand drops down for the 5, 6, 7, 8. So altogether, that will be just 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright, and then your hands slowly dropping for you to prepare for 1, 2, 3, 4, where you're gonna bring your hands all the way up. So for 1, 2, 3, 4, you just bring them up. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Your hands stay open during that whole time. And then for 5, 6, 7, 8, you close your hands and you pull them down. 5, 6, 7, 8. I'll repeat that. It'll be just 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then the next part we've already done is the Miku Miku. So the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So all those 4 repeat. We're gonna do the counts to just before that. I think in the practice I'll include just that in there, so that's not in the dance break. Dance break's tough as it is. But yeah, let's try everything. We're gonna first start from here, and then we'll do the whole counts for the whole bridge part. So here, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And 1, 2. Alright, now let's do the whole thing, the whole bridge, and then you can go practice it with music. So over here, on 5, 6, 7, 8, we're here looking to the back. So 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then from here, you guys already know, it's just going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And now we're on to the final part of the song, the dance break, where Miku sets to go into overdrive halfway in. You guys are gonna have so much fun. Yeah, if you wanna practice that, you can always check in the description for the video. Yeah, let's move on to the dance break. Alright, now we're near the end. We're at the dance break. I know how long the dance break. That dance break is pretty long. But we just ended here in the chorus. Here on 8, what we're gonna do is we're gonna step in with our left foot behind us on 1, and that's gonna be straight. Our hands are gonna be at our usual position beside us. Now I'm gonna show the shoulders for 1, 2, 3, 4. On each of the counts, you're gonna bring your right shoulder up. So it'll be going 1, 2, 3, 4. So bring your right shoulder and taking down your left shoulder. This 1, 2, 3, 4. And at the same time, best way to explain it is you'll be sitting on your legs. On 1, you can more bend your right leg and then sit on your left. So it'll be 1 and then come back, 2, 3, 4. Then for 5, 6, 7, 8, your shoulders are going to switch. So now you're going to be popping your right up. That'll be 5, 6, 7, 8. And at the same time, your legs also switch. So now you have your left leg popped during the things, and then you'll be leaning forward more. So you'll be leaning forward 5, 6, 7, 8. So all together, now it'll be just 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So after we've done this, on the next 8 count, what your legs gonna be doing, you're just gonna be stepping right, left, right, left, right, left. So be stepping in place, and when you step, your legs are gonna bend towards inwards to you. Just right, left, right, left, right, left. So you do that for the 8 counts. It'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now at the same time, we have some hands to do. So what your hands are going to be doing, you're going to be doing something on each count. On 1, you're going to take your right hand out. 2, put your left behind your right. 3, twist them open. 4, twist them close and come back here. So let's just do that. So 5, 6, just the hands before we add the feet. We'll add the feet at the end. So 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. On 5, you're gonna bring your hands out here. 5, 6. You're gonna do a spin and then bring your hands up. So you're here on 5, you're gonna just spin inwards and then leave your hands up this way with your palms facing out. It's in 6, and then 7, turn this hand, 8, turn that hand. So all together, so if we end here on 4, it'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, now let's try adding in the feet. So as we do all the steps, we'll just be stepping in place here. So hopefully don't get confused, but on every move there's a step, and you start with your right leg. Let's do this. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now for the next count, we're gonna have, we ended here, 8 on 1, and then bring your hands to our shoulder. At the same time, we're gonna step out. And throughout this whole 8 count, if you know what whacking is, that's what they'll be doing. Fortunately, I don't know it very well, so you'll just see me spinning my arms. So, and wish I knew how to do whacking, but coordination problems. So I'll be explaining it as spin, but then there's an important move that has just hands moving around. So you can go look up a tutorial on that. Hopefully it helps. And hopefully this explanation helps. But yeah, we're here on 1. On 2, we're just gonna spin our hands. So we go 1, 2. And then 3, we're gonna step out with our left leg this time. And go cross our hands on our shoulder. And then 4, we're gonna spin them again. So it'll be just 1 here. If we do just those 8 4 counts, with 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then 5, 6. What your hands are gonna be doing is they're gonna go right hand's gonna go behind your head, left hand's gonna go in front of you. We go 5 and then we'll switch. 5, 6, and then 7, they all spin the top here. And at the same time, on 5, you'd step with your right leg, 6, step with your left leg, 7, you can step in place. I don't think it matters too much. 7, and then 8, you step out with your right leg and you clap below you, your left leg. I know that's a lot, so we're gonna try just going through it one more time. Just do the counts. Hopefully get used to it with practice. So 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright, yeah, just gotta get used to like doing waving around. I'm still like getting used to. But let's continue on for now. Just feel free to like rewind and go over it again once you're comfortable, then you continue. One more time. So we end here on 8. On 1, you're gonna step in, bring your right foot back in, you're gonna have it popped, and at the same time, you'll bring your right hand in, and then your left hand's gonna be on your bicep. Here, so be on 1, 2, you're gonna put your right hand on your left hand, then you're gonna switch it leg is popped out. So it's be 1, 2, and then 2, 3, you're gonna separate your hands and then put them on your head. Here. So 1, 2, 3, and then 4, you just look to the side, down, or just to the side actually. I think she's looking more to the side, kinda down, but it's more just looking to the left. If we just try that, it'll be 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then from here, to finish this off, you'll be just moving your hips. So on 5, you're gonna step with your right leg, and then 6, you're gonna come back. But as you do the stepping for 5, you're gonna pop your hip out, and then on 6, you're gonna bring it back as you step here, and then 7, you're gonna do the same thing on the other side. Pop, step in, you can step with your tippy toes, which helps with the pop in every 7, 8. So that move, it's kind of weird to explain since I feel like it's a hip roll, but not really. But at the whole time you're looking over to the left side. So if we do that whole 8 count, it'll be 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And now we get to the part where I think Miku just goes into overdrive and all moves from here just fast. And it just speeds up on here. Well, let's go on. So we hear 5, 6, 7, 8. Gonna show the hands first. So on 1, your hands are just here. On 2, they're gonna point. 4, so it's gonna go 1, 2, 2, 3, just pointing. And then 4, you're gonna start spinning your hands. So we go 4, 5, 6. So like 3 times. So it'll be just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that's what's happening here until 4. For your legs, what you're gonna be doing is on 1, 2, 3, you're just gonna step left, right, left, and then from here until like somewhere in the next 8 count, you're just gonna switch your weight, and then on 4, 5, 6, 7, think until the next count's 4, you'll be just sitting on your left foot. So you'll be sitting on there and then bending your right foot. So it'll be just 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And if we add the hands to where we learned, it will be just 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4. So when we start doing the spinning of this, that's when we start sitting down. Yeah, let me finish up the hands. So we're here on 4. So we go 4, 5, 6. On 7, you're going to bring your hands again behind each other. Think left being on top of right. 7 and 8, you're just going to do a turn. 7 and 8. It's like she does a fancy turn, but you honestly don't have time to like do a fancy turn. And you can figure out I just do like a normal turn this way. So this is on 7, and then you just turn and 8, and then they end up in front of your face, not like next to each other. There's like a gap between them, but it's still like covering part of your face. So just on 7 and 8, palms are facing towards you, and the whole time you're still doing the bouncing. So let's try that, but we'll add in the bounces, the 5 with the walking and then the bouncing. So 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then from here, the bouncing is continuous. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So you still continue that. Your hands on 1, they're gonna separate, and then they'll continue separate for 2, 3, 4, like that. But 1, and then for every and count, you're gonna be turning them around. So we're gonna go 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Okay? So if we add in the legs, it'll just look like this. So it'll be 5, 6, 7, 8, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Alright. And then from here, what you're gonna be doing is your hands are gonna be going 5, 6, 7, no, 5, 6, 7, 8. So hit on 5, spin, hit behind you on 6, spin, hit below you, and then come to the middle. So 5, 6, 7, 8. And at the same time, on 5, you're gonna step out with your right leg. 6, you step in. 7, you step out with your left leg, and then 8, you step in. So all together, we'll show the 5, 6, 7, 8, and then we'll try doing the whole thing together. Just 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So you can end your hands here before you switch. Don't think, if you can manage to get it here, good, but if you go into and then go into the next one, not the end of the world. But yeah, so let's try that whole 8 count and then continue. So that's starting from the hands going up on 1 and then end 2 and 3 and 4. So 5, 6, 7, 8, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright, so we end here on 8. For the next 2 8 counts, we're doing poses. So every 4 counts, we're gonna be doing a pose. Beyond this will be 1, 2, 3, 4. We're just doing this pose, and then 5, 6, 7, 8. This one, and then first one's just you have your hand open up. This one's straight. You just like have your arms in like loosely fisted things. Not like a full fist, but just a loose fist here. Actually, might look like that since Miku's hands are pretty tiny. Yeah, we just here 5, 6, 7, 8, and then we switch where we have our right hand behind us and the left hand to our front. We don't bend down, we still stay up here. And then the last one's this one here, where we just show our face over here and then this hand stays straight. Those are the poses. And I think the only thing that you need to keep in mind is in every beat, we're still bouncing to like the beat of the song. So while we're here for like 1, 2, 3, 4, we're not just standing, we're actually going 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't know why we're like bouncing in place, but that's how it is. So here like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that's just that part. Hopefully it's not too hard to remember this poses and then doing the bounce. But now we get to the overclocked part of the song, which I'm like, how do people move this fast and still do accurate movements? So just go in here. So I'm gonna show the hands first. So after we do 5, 6, 7, 8, what your hand's gonna do is on 1, your right hand's gonna come in front of you. 2, your left hand's gonna come on top of it. 3, you're gonna spin clockwise this way, and then they meet up. 4, you and then you spin back. So it'll be just 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Yeah, at the same time, when you step on 1, when you do this on 1, you step with your right leg on 1. It popped and kind of step in towards the left side with 1, and then you switch 2, and then 3, 4, you still continue to step in. So altogether that'll be just 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. So on 5, you just spin your hands in a big circle. And then on end, you can start prepping this hand because on 6, we're going to take our right hand and put it over our left hand. It'll be on 6, and then end, we point over this way. And then 7, 8, we just spin our hand inwards and then bring it up here. So all together, that would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, 8. It's like pretty fast. Yeah, hopefully it's not too much. It gets confusing with the legs. Hopefully, I'm hoping it's not going to be too confusing when I teach it on here. But yeah, on 5, when we do this, we step out with our right leg on 5, and then on and 6. On and, what you're going to do is you're going to step in with your left behind you, and then 6, you're going to step over here. So it'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. It's 5 and 6. So when you bring this over here, that's when this hand's coming in. I think sometimes I make the mistake where when I'm stepping, I bring this hand already, but it's like it comes after. And that's on 5 and 6. And then this hand continues with and then 7, 8 you turn in. So you're like kinda, when you turn this way, with your hand this way, you kinda start facing to the right. And when you do this spin for 7, 8, you bring your left foot more in. If we just try the 5, 6, 7, 8, and then try the whole count, see how it goes. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, and 7, 8. Okay, let's try the whole 8 counts of starting from this crossing our arms. So 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, and 7, 8. Alright. From here, we hear our left leg is currently popped. On 1, we're going to step back with the left leg, but at the same time, we're going to bend down and like grab something. Grab a flute. That's what we're grabbing from here. So be on 1, and on 2, you're going to have your hands by your face, it'll be already pumped this way, since at the same time you're gonna pop your leg. So it'll be we hear on 8, 7, 8, and then it'll be 1, 2. Okay, and then we still repeat this for 3, 4. So we do 2 and 3 and 4. So every time we hear 2 and then you do and 3 and 4. We just open, close, open, close. Then your feet and your hip, you're just going out, sit, out, sit. So when you go in, you sit on your left leg, and then when you come up, that. It's like she's playing a flute that she picked up. You play flutes like this. So let's try that 4 count. So we have 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. And then what we're gonna do is on 5, we're gonna step in with the right foot and start looking more towards the center. I'm gonna show the hands first. Your hand is like this. What you're gonna do on 5, you're gonna both flick to the right side, and then 6, both of them flick to the left side, and then 7, this one comes, you press 6 and then 7 you flick out, and 8 you bring it back. So altogether will be just 5, 6, 7, 8. Now, at the same time, on 5, you're going to step with your right leg. 6, you're going to step with your left. Here, 7, you're going to step with your right. And then 8, you're going to step with your left. So if we try just that 4 counts, 5, 6, 7, 8. So just this here. Be just 5, 6, 7, 8. No, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Try the whole 8 count. So we ended over here. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright, and now let's finish it up. So we're here on 8. What we're gonna do is on 1, we're gonna step out, and we're gonna have our hands in almost an L pose. On 2, we step back in, but we spin our hands inwards to get ready for the next part. So it'll be 1, 2, we're spinning, 3, we're stepping out to the right side. So repeat that. So 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, and then 4, you spin them back together. So here on 5, this move is so kind of confused with the counts, but I think I know roughly, generally what it is. So we ended here 3, 4. On 5, I'm going to show the hands. The hands are going to go 5, and then 6, and 7, and 8. So it'll be 5, and then 3 of the 6 and 7, and you put them on your shoulder. The same time, you're here on 5, on 6, you're going to step, and then 7. So 6 and then 7. As you do this, you're going to step with your right leg and then stay this way. So it'll be 5, 6, and 7, and 8. Yeah, okay, so with the legs, what you're going to do is on 5, you're going to step with your left leg and then right. On 6, and then stay there until 8. So together it will be just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, 6, and 7, and 8. And let's try the whole 8 count. So starting from this. Yeah. So 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, and 8. And the last 8 count of the song, what you're going to be doing is you're going to step out with your left on 1, and at the same time when you step out, you're going to bring your shoulder up. So that'll be 1, and then 2, you'd bring it down, so you'll have this leg straight, or kind of straight, and then this one's bent. So that's just 1, 2. So over here, and 3. You're just gonna spin them out, and 3. And on 4, you're gonna step back in. Your left hand's on top of your right hand, and we're gonna do those 4 counts before we continue. We'll end here. So 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, and 3, 4. Okay, now from here, what you're gonna do is you're gonna turn your hand, so this is gonna go 5 and 6, and then we go 5 and 6 mostly. You can add the and in there, and it's like bouncing. So your hands just going right, left, right, left. And at the same time, when you turn, you're gonna just lean your hips towards the direction. So when you do 5, you're leaning, you're pushing your hip to the left, and then 6, 7, 5 and 6 and. So mostly on the 5, and then the hips become less prominent on the 6 after. That's on 5 and 6. And then on 7, you're gonna step out with your left leg, and then you're gonna just bring your hands out, and you're gonna bring them in back to you. And then 8, you're gonna step out again with your left here, 8, and then you're gonna step with your right, and you're done. This is where Miku disappears over here. So that's the end pose. So let's try that from here, and then the full 8 count. Then we'll try going through the whole dance break with the counts. We'll be done. So here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. Oh shit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6 and 7 and 8 and. Let's try that whole 8 count. So 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2 and 3, 4, 5 and 6 and 7 and 8 and. Alright, and congratulations, you made it to the end. Now, let's try doing the whole dance break with just counts. And then we'll finish the explanation. You should go practice with the practice video, and then if you feel confident, you can use the mirrored version to do the full dance. Yeah, here. So we're starting from the shoulder stuff. Yeah. So 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6 and 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6 and 7 and 8, 1, 2 and 3, 4, 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. Alright everyone, thank you all for watching and dancing with me. Hopefully you all had a lot of fun. Yeah, this dance took a lot of work too. I think just the Miku, that took me like a whole day to try and coordinate stuff. But yeah, and I end it here for today. I need to go lie down and do nothing for a bit. So, Next time I see you guys, be another dance tutorial. Next one will be Daddy Daddy Do. And this song and that one was requested back in Rai-chan channel. I finished those up and then we'll figure out what we want to do from there. Yeah, all of you, stay safe. Let me know if you like it down in the comments and what more you want to see in the future. If you want to see more tutorials, more dances, cosplay covers, anything in there. But yeah, till next time, I will see you. See ya. Bye bye.